Welcome back, everyone. I'm Crane Bramp, and this is Rimworld Empire of Madness. This is part of our Rimworld Super Modded series, and this, my friends, is going to be a wild ride. We're playing as bioengineered slavers that serve the Elder Gods. We warp the flesh of our subjugated slaves for the glory of our masters. We've been sent to a lonely, blasted planet on the very edge of the rim to bring the residents to the darkness of the Elder Ones. So strap in, grab a cup of whatever you have strong to drink, and let's play Rimworld. So, without further ado, and while we still have some sanity left, let's jump right in. We're going to use a custom scenario. We're starting with 5 people and 25% more resources. To kind of balance that out, that means that we don't have nearly enough food. We're going to have to plant as soon as we get there. But 5 is a little bit of a better starting thing, especially since we're doing the Empire mod. And yeah, it'll just give us a better kickoff to the series. We are going to go with Cassandra Classic. However, we're going to go with double population, reload anytime mode because, yeah, 300 mods. We are going to start out on Adventure Story, but our goal is to get down to losing its fun and see if the game can kill us, which I'm absolutely sure that it can. We are running realistic planets. I usually do 50% coverage. A forest world, I'm just going to leave it a randomized seed, and let's take a look at what we get. Well, Backgammon, you have provided us a rather interesting map. Oh, see all these, like, all this is volcanoes. This right here is wetland. These are all parts of the alpha biomes and the other biome mods that we have. So I'm looking for something in a mountainous range, probably redwood forest or possibly boreal forest. And I want to be near a road. So let me take a look around and find out what I can find. All right, guys, as always, the map has been a bit uncooperative. I wasn't able to find a boreal forest with what I wanted, but I did find an alpine meadow. We've got 30 to 60 days. It's mountainous, it's granite and marble, which means you have one of the strongest stones for building, and then you have one of the most beautiful stones for building. It's also right on a road, and it's surrounded by some of the worst biomes that these things have to offer. We have tundra over here. We have wasteland. We do have some temperate forest over here, but it's just, we're surrounded by just horrible stuff. We're right on the road. We're right connected to everything in here. So I think this is going to be right where we're going to want to go. We're almost in the middle of the map. I mean, this is a lot. I really wanted to get over here by the agency, which is a Cthulhu themed, but they will we'll run into them later. So let's take a look at who we have and who we're taking with us to the rim. So we are using prepared carefully. However, I am using totally random characters. I roll until I get something that's not absolutely horrible and get a decent amount of skills. Like I said, this is Empire of Madness. The goal is to build an empire. We don't need people that are like incapable of everything, have terminal diseases and everything else. But anyway, let me go through these. You can feel free to pause it. Here's Rosalina. Here is Liana. Here's Oaks, our medic. Chinsadu, our castaway, and Wilhelm, our surgeon, who Wilhelm, I believe, will be our royalty guy. So let's go on and get started and look at this map. All right, let's take a look at this map. We have Crashlanded in the rim, and, oh, really? Oh, wow, I don't think I've ever seen a map this good. At least at first glance. And it dropped us in here with 2 geysers, no other exits, and a really narrow killing corridor. Wow, nice map. All right, let's take a look around really quick. We got steel, we have lapis, Looking for other stuff. Got a bunch of steel over there, a bunch of steel over there. Good, good. We got steel on the map. All right, let's see how many chunks that we have. There's 4, so we'll go on and mark those for deconstruction. A little bit of stuff there. I don't want to come all the way over there and deconstruct it. That might be the ancient danger right there. More steel, a little bit of compact machinery down here. Say, man, good map. Awesome, awesome map. Not much water on it either, blocking stuff. Man, this is going to be a good one. All right, guys, let's get started. There is so much to do. We'll go on and allow everything. You know what? We might as well start back here. So let's go on and make our stockpile zone. I'll put it right. We'll do it about like that. We want to make sure that we can have chunks with that. Another thing that we need to get right on top of is our growing zones. Since we have 2 geysers and we're going to end up doing geothermal, that means that all of this down here is going to be nice and warm. Yeah, let's go on and make our growing zones, I guess, right around here. We'll start about right here, I guess. We'll do a 7 by 10 right there. We're going to make that corn. And we'll do another zone right beside it. Another 7 by 10. We're going to make this one rice. And I'm not sure if anybody's got enough skill to do heel root, but I'm going to do a 7 by 6 and mark it for heel root. Yeah, nobody does yet. So that when they do hit 6, it automatically plants it. Let's get some orders going. They need to get a bunch of wood. In fact, you know what, guys? Just do all of this. Give me all this wood. Everything in here that can possibly be mined. Chopped down. Give it to me. And then let's do harvest. Same thing. Let's get all this stuff. There's not that much in there. I was hoping there were some berries and stuff, but no luck. All right, so we're going to want to go on and do us. We're going to gather wood. So let's go on and block this off completely. We'll do one there. We'll do us a wooden wall right there. We'll zone it up and tell them to build a roof area right here. That gets all of that done, protects our storehouse. Let's get our furniture going. We're going to need 5 beds, so these can go anywhere for right now. Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Also, I want to take some embrasures and block this off so that when we do have a raid, it's just going to be really simple. They're going to run up here and we're going to shoot at them through the embrasure, and that's pretty much going to be it. All right, so that can go there. Excuse me, guys, and yeah, we need to work on our work stuff. So I usually do numbers. Give me a minute. I'll be right back. Let me set all this up. All right, so that is our basic layout for the work. We're going to refine it as we go on. Even with 5 people, it's tough to get all the jobs covered. I've got 1 guy devoted to growing. I'm not sure why it says that we don't have enough to do heel root, because I have a guy with an 8. But regardless, it'll figure it out here in a minute. Finally, we need to get some recreation going. We're just going to throw a horseshoe pin out for right now. Everybody can throw horseshoes at it. We'll worry about everything else later. And I think that's it for now. So let's speed it up and get everybody going. All right, everything's proceeding pretty good. Let's go on and take a look and get everybody set up for what they need. She's got 11 shooting, so let's go on and give her the Lee Enfield. And let's also go on and do our badges. Obviously, she's got skill in shooting. What else has she got? She is our researcher, so we'll do that right there. Let's take a look at Liana. Another ranged person, and then her other biggest skill is crafting. So that goes there, and our crafting goes there. Also, she can grab that 44 Magnum. All right, Oaks is, we're going to call her melee, and her big thing is animals. Where is animals at? I believe it's this one right here. Yep. Let's take a look at China here. I'm going to have to change her name because I absolutely am not going to be able to pronounce that. She is a ranged person, and then her other biggest skill really is cooking. So we'll put a cook's hat on her. And then Wilhelm. Let's take a look at Wilhelm. Wilhelm does not melee at all, but he's got construction, and actually he's got quite a bit of stuff. We're going to mark him as our medical guy. That way we can see everything at a glance up here on the bar. All right, so I think we're going pretty good. Let's take a look at this really quick. What kind of... That's limestone. I'm not interested in deconstructing that. That's marble. We may get to that later. Carpet. I'm not really concerned about that unless we get a bunch of cloth out of it. We'll worry about that here a little bit later. All right, let's fast forward a little bit, I think. Yeah, I don't see really anything else on the map that we need to worry about. Let's let it run for a little bit and let them get some work done. So we have our section built. We do need to, you can see here that there's still sunlight coming through. That's because there's not enough structure over here. So let's go on and put a column right there in the middle. Somebody will get to the wood here in a minute. We also need to start worrying about our zone. So one thing, I do not want to automatically expand the home area. That's something that I really don't like. So let's go on and do our areas and worry about our home area. We're going to mark all of this as home area. And then for the moment, we're going to go on and restrict everybody to home, including our housekeeper cat. Now, the housekeeper cat, for it to actually do some work, we're going to have to train it. So we do the standard guard training and then some hauling training, and we are definitely going to want to buy as many of these as we can. It keeps everybody from having to clean. It's just a nice little thing, man. All right, so we need to get some power and production going. So obviously our first production is we need both a simple research bench. So let's throw that down. It really doesn't matter. We'll throw it down right there. And then we're also going to need a basic manager desk since we have management and leadership in. And speaking of leadership, we need to go on and put down a ballot box. We'll do it right here for the moment, just tucked out of the way. This way, a leader can be elected. There's actually 2 of them. And then after that, you can build a teacher's table, a chalkboard, a globe. Those help with giving bonuses to the teacher's table. And then your teachers will meet once a day and share whatever their best skills are with the rest of the place. So yeah, a really nice little mod. Let's speed back up and let them get some work done. All right, we have our research bench done. This is still showing as unroofed for whatever reason right over here. Let's check our zone and make sure that we actually have all that marked for a roof area. We do. Let's try throwing another wooden column just right over here and see if perhaps that's the issue, because you'll notice if I now it says constructed roof. Okay, well, fine. We'll cancel that then. We actually need some research. The first thing that I usually do is just sprint straight to gun turrets. It's a really good path. It gives you some automated defenses. You go through smithing, you go through machining, you go through gunsmithing and blowback operations. So that means by the time you get to gun turrets, you can make ammo for everybody, you can make some basic weapons for everybody. And then after that, we'll start thinking about stuff like, I think electric stone cutting is probably going to be the next thing that we're going to need to do. right after that. Why did you do that? Turrets. There we go. And then shift click and add it to the end of the queue. Thank you, game. Thank you, game. That's really nice. All right. So I don't want to do any mining just yet. I want them to finish the manager bench, which they're almost done with. Let's go on and unpause that. And then we can take a look at the manager and we can set some stuff up. There we go. Now, let's go to the management tab really quick. Now, the way you do this is you set jobs so that people will automatically go out and do them. You have to assign somebody to managing. They go to the manager's desk, and they basically assign out jobs. One of the things that I like to do first off is just mark all of our trees and give it a target count of 500 for us always to have wood. And it will, every once in a while, somebody will go over to the management table. They'll mark trees if we're below that amount of wood, and people will go out and cut it. So we'll do that. And we are also going to do hunting. We are only going to do herd animals. And we're going to put that on manage. And then we need to take a look. I think Rosalina. Yeah, Rosalina has the 303. So how is your hunting skill, Rosalina? It is a 6.5, and she is passionate about it. So we will go on and set her to hunt, even though she's our primary researcher. I really hate that. We're going to need a secondary hunter. I almost feel like I want to switch out Rosalina and Liana's stuff. Their weapons. So that she's got the 303 and we can send her out. That may be the best thing that we need to do. So let's take her. Let's drop that and drop that. And then go over here to Liana, drop that, and drop that. All right, everybody drop it. And then Liana, go over here. Why don't you equip that? And then I hate to interrupt you while you're researching, but can you go get that? And then you can all get back to researching. Everybody will get their own stuff. And now Liana has our 303. We can assign her to hunting, and that does not... Oh, here we go. I almost forgot. I usually go through and set everybody to do anything. That way they can sleep whenever they want. They can do whatever they want. And I also have the auto night owl mod, so that if I catch somebody that is a night owl, it will automatically assign that. So if I see something that's like not the normal sleeping hours, then I know that basically I can ignore that and don't have to set it. So we're going to set Liana to unrestricted. Let's go back here. Let's take you off of hunt. And Liana, I need you on hunt. All right, there we go. So let's let it run a little bit more. And it looks like we got our rice up and going. We're waiting on somebody to do corn. We do need to go on and build production a stone cutter's table, because obviously we're going to be digging and mining, and there's only one good way to build stuff. So we're going to do that. And then once they get there, what is all this that we've got laying out here? It's granite. I think we're going to start with granite. We're going to do granite chunks. We're not going to need marble for a little while. But I would definitely like to... Ooh, we didn't even, like, give ourselves a door up here. What am I doing? Got to put this so my people can actually get out. Is there a door under that embrasure? No, there's not. But, so, embrasures work kind of funny. I have the replacement construction mod in, but if you try to replace it, for some reason it'll leave the embrasure there and leave the door under it. So I prefer to deconstruct the embrasures and rebuild an actual door. So we'll get somebody to do that really quick. In fact, somebody can prioritize this. Oaks, go over there. You're just going for a walk. Get over there and work, boy. All right, so structures. Already had it on structures. Go to wooden door. Put that down. All right, so that gives us one way in, one way out. What is this right here? A mega sloth. What is your trainability? Advanced? I wonder what his chance. I would love to tame this guy. What is everybody's taming? Training. We've got a 12 and an 8. That's not too bad, but let's set him to 3 so that he has the priority. And then let's mark him for taming. So 10% chance. 10% chance he's going to attack. Okay, we might get wiped out the first time, but I'm gonna leave that, and somebody's gonna go over there and talk to him, and hopefully we're going to become fast friends. Everything's looking pretty good. Let's fast forward a little bit and let this run. Maybe we can get to our first raid. Oh. Our stuff is done over here, so make granite blocks. We're gonna do until, go to the details, put 1,000. 1,000 is a pretty good threshold for keeping an amount of blocks handy to build with. Anything more, just really, I mean, 1,000, you can put down a good bit of flooring with that. And if you need more, then somebody's obviously already going to work on it. You know what? I don't think I said anybody, however. I didn't. So these 3, refine, smelt, and stone cut, do not have, they're not like skilled things that people do with skills. So what I look for is somebody that's not doing crap anyway. I don't want my researchers, so it's going to be one of these 2 guys, and I think it's going to be Chin. No, they're growing. So it's got to be either Oaks or Wilhelm. I believe that we will put Oaks on refining, smelting, and stone cutting, and Wilhelm will be our backup for that stuff. All right, so let's get going. That gives us a source for stone. Oh, we also need to start worrying about food storage, a butcher area, and so on. And probably we can just do it. I want to kind of do it out here, but I've got all this stuff that I need to mine. I guess it's not that big of a deal. Let's go on and do structure. Let's change this to... Oh, we don't have any granite blocks yet, so I can't select it. All right, let's let that run a little bit. Let's let somebody make some granite blocks, and then we can block this off and start working on our food storage area as well as our kitchen. Oh, we have a problem. All right. So I knew something. Oh, why did you hunt that? I said predators. I didn't say predators. Oh, this is going to be a problem, guys. This is going to be a problem. We are going to have to take those off the list. What is her health? She's bleeding out in 12 hours. That's fine. That's fine. You're good. Okay, so let's draft her and force her to prioritize hunting him so that she can go on and kill him. She should reload and then just... No, 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 no. Why are you running off? That is not what you need to do. Oh, is he actually dead now? Oh, no, he's not. So, haul urgently. I need you. Excuse me. You. No empty spot. I didn't put this for animal corpses. Dang it. All right. So, animal corpses. And then, where are you? Where are you again? And then select Liana and prioritize hauling. And all of these guys, these Deodons, no, 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 we are not going to be, I don't know. There's only one more of them. Yeah, I guess we'll go on and do that. All right, Liana, pick it up, get your butt back, and next time, do a better job. We might need to go on and make a bed while we're at it. Okay, visitors have arrived. These are our first visitors. We do not have our guest beds yet. I usually send visitors away until I have guest beds. So we're just going to refuse them until we have guest beds. And we need to go on and go to furniture. And we need to build another couple of these beds and mark them as medical. So that one right there can go to medical. And then that one right there can also be medical. All right, so Liana's getting patched up. We have 6 days, 6 days worth of food. This is growing. It's at 41%. I think we should do fine. We have granite blocks finally, which means we can finally lay out these walls. So let's do a granite wall. We're gonna mine this stuff out. So let's go about... I'm thinking right there ought to give us plenty of room to do both storage and a kitchen. We're not going to do our dining room in that same place, so we'll do a door right here. This is going to take a minute because not only does it take longer to do it, but we've got to create the blocks. Ah, we got new lovers. Rosalina flirted with Wilhelm by describing him as a bright river. Now, see, if a girl described me as a bright river, I would absolutely fall in love. Wilhelm agreed to become Rosalina's lover. Rosalina and William now want to sleep together. Considers assigning them a double bed. We'll worry about that later. Y'all guys get just a barracks for the moment. We've got a couple other things to work on. Another one that we need to get going is power, guys. Can't believe I forgot about power. So let's throw a wood-fired generator down. Tell you what, let's start... Yeah, let's start a power and battery room over here. Go on and grab this, make a copy. We'll run, let me see, 1, 2. We'll just run out to here. And just across like this. And then we will just go on and go to our, get us a door. Drop that down there. We've got power going. Let's go on and do our conduits. We're going to need to run up from here so that we're actually connected to the generator. Run across here, down like this. That ought to get us all of that. And then let's go furniture. We're going to go ceiling lamps. We're going to put one right there, one right there. And then let's try getting out here some. 1, 1... and 1, and then finally we'll put 1 over here in the power room. All right, guys, I think that gets everything going, so let's let's speed it up once again. We have our first quest. It is our first royalty quest. It's the Hunted Praetor. Macaline Tieso, a praetor of Empire of Kipaldo, is calling from nearby. His guards were killed in an ambush. He escaped, but he is now being followed by a predatory man-hunting cow. Moo. Tioso wants you to keep him safe at the settlement for a few hours until his shuttle can come pick him up. He will bestow 8 honor on whoever accepts this quest. This is enough honor to receive the royal title of yeoman and all the benefits that come with it, including the first level of psychic powers. So we'll accept that for the basic honor, and as I said before, it will be Wilhelm. We will be taking Wilhelm into account. Oh boy, we have the first eerie tree. This is where we get our grimoire from and where all the funky stuff starts from. All right, so let's jump. Where are you at? Oh, you were way over there. Okay, so first thing that we need to do is restrict you to home, buddy. All right. Come on, buddy. Let's get across here. Where is the cow that is following you? By the way, everybody needs to come inside. We're not going to tangle. Yep, man-hunting cow. Here he comes. It's all about the moo. Come on, Tiso. Come on, buddy. Buddy, you better run. That's all I can tell you. If you get caught outside, we're going to have a problem. Yeah, he's going to make it inside. Easy. And that cow is food. And this also gives us a chance to set our defensive positions. So, Rosalina, I want you to come right there. Liana, I am sorry that you're bleeding out, darling. What is your medical? 1.57. I cannot set you to self-tend, unfortunately. Medical 065, you're not going to be self-tend, but you're going to be attacking. Oaks has medical. You're going to be self-tend. She is melee, so she can attack people. Let's take a look at China. Medical, you cannot self-tend. And you got some shooting and stuff, so we'll let you attack instead of flee. Wilhelm needs to flee, and he can self-tend. And finally, Tioso, it really doesn't matter about Tioso because he's not staying. All right, so Liana and Rosalina are moving up here. There we go. Now we'll just go on and reselect them. Right-click on defensive position and save defensive position. Same for Liana. Now, anytime that we need them back here, I just draft them and then hit T, and they immediately come here and set up defensive positions. Yoo-hoo, can you, like... Why are you not... maybe go here? Ah, there we go. There we go. He must have been out of range. Take him out! Take him out! Kill him! Kill the cow! You can go on back. You got a 44 Magnum. You ain't gonna do nothing. She is in stable health. She is not bleeding out anymore. Can I kill you? Come down here, Liana. Finish off the cow. Mark the cow as haul urgently. Make her to where she's unrestricted so she can actually pick it up. And then prioritize hauling the cow. All right, and then nobody go outside. Oh, the shuttle's here. Where are you, Tioso? Shuttle leaves in 17 hours. Now, here's the problem. The last time I had a shuttle, it was going to be 3 days before they left, and I loaded everybody on the shuttle. And once they're on the shuttle, they can't eat. They can't. You can't interact with them. You can't get them off the shuttle. So for 3 days, these guys sat in there and starved and were beating on the walls and going insane by the time the shuttle left. I was like, hey, good job. So I think we'll wait a few hours to put her on the shuttle. Now we have to make sure, I don't know if that's a he or a she. Looks like a male. But anyway, when we put him on the shuttle, we're going to have to make sure that we get him on there because it will leave without him. Hey, he's doing construction. Thank you for that, Tioso. I appreciate that. Let's take a look around really quick at a better look of the map. We'll see if there's anything that we want to do. Let me see. We got rhinos out here. In fact, let's take a look and see what we got. Uncheck that for hunting that. Yaks. Well, you know what? Yaks are pack animals. Yeah, we're going to tame those. I definitely do not want to hunt those. And all the rest of the stuff is not worth hunting. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. All right, we need to get a butcher table in here really quick. So we are going to mine all of this stuff out, but I am going to do a few other things really quick. Let's put a over-the-wall cooler. It's going to go like this. We're going to make the... I really don't like the way this is turning out. All right, let's redesign this a little bit. We've got this. We're going to put a door here. Let's cancel this door. Let's grab the granite wall blueprint. We'll put a wall right there. We'll put two walls right here. We'll make a copy of that. And this is going to be the freezer. So let's cancel that right there. Put the power conduit back that I just got rid of. And then take and put an over-the-wall cooler right there. That'll chill that. And then all of this needs to come out. I mean, I really don't want to do mining this early, but all of this needs to come out. Wow, that is a big bit of steel. And then this right here will become our kitchen. And then we also, it wouldn't hurt to mine that stuff out right there. And then we're going to do production. Where is our butcher table? We're going to do us a butcher table for right now. What is that right there? Ah, that is a ceiling lamp. I'll tell you what, let's cancel that. Go to furniture. Let's put our ceiling lamp in the middle of this. Let's cancel that one. Let's build a copy, put one there and one there. That'll relight those rooms a little bit better. And then finally, we should be able to put our butcher table down. Now, when these get built, they don't take up a space. But while they're getting built, the blueprint and the items, the supplies that you put down to build it will take up a space. All right, so that gives us our freezer. That gives us our bench. We're working on power. We're waiting on Wilhelm. Leon's healing up. Let's speed it up again. All right, our butcher table is done and just in time. So butcher creature do forever. We also need to get our production and get us a oven out there. I guess we'll do an electric one for the moment. We really need to get this going. Where are you at, Tioso? So what is your construction? 4.87, not bad. Not bad. Can I force you to work on that? I can't force you to do anything, it appears. Crafting. Who's got our good crafting? Right there. You go over there. Skill too low. Okay. So I have an interesting problem. So to make the wood-fired generator, you need a construction of 4. Oaks has a construction of 5, but I can't get her to work on it. And if I try to use reverse order and click, it says cannot work on wood-fired generator, which means that nobody can work on the wood-fired generator. Construction skill too low. So I'm not quite sure what's going on with that. So we're going to have to cancel this electric stove. And we are going to need to make a fueled stove. That is not what I wanted to do, but regardless. And Chinsu, you need to prioritize working on that baby. Okay, Tioso's going to get over here and do it. Man, that is so weird that it would not let anybody build that. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. So shuttle leaving in 8 hours. We need to keep him around literally as long as we can. Because he's an extra hand. So shuttle leaving in 8 hours. We're going to try to make it 2. Everything's looking good up here. We've got power. We're just waiting for conduits to be run and people to do our stone. I tell you what. Tisoto, can you get over there and work on some stone stuff while you're here? We'll make it a 1. I'm definitely going to use you, buddy. Definitely going to use you. All right, this section in here is done. We want to go on and drop the temperature to 0. So that's 16, and then even it back out to 0. And then also, how are we doing? Shuttle leaving in 1 hour. Crap. Tioso, get over there and get in the shuttle, dude. Dang. All right, we just barely did that. I'm glad that I saw that. So this is dropping in temperature. Also, a very early skill booster for construction is to go on and do our floors. And what I do just for the for these is I do concrete to start out. Then we'll work on sterile tile and all that stuff later. All right, speed it back up and let's get going. And there went our shovel. So much for speeding it up. So we have our freeholder title. We have our quest available, which is our yeoman ceremony. However, the yeoman ceremony does require us to build a throne room. You notice it says the Empire Close, ready to grant Wilhelm the title of yeoman and power of a level 1 Psylink. In a bestowing ceremony, the bestower will arrive by shuttle and perform the ceremony. The bestower will only give a title if any throne room requirements are satisfied. So we definitely need to do that. That requires a throne room. That requires a throne. That requires drapes. It requires braziers. And it also requires a musical instrument like a piano or a harpsichord, which we will need to research. We're going to leave the human ceremony for a little bit later because there's just so much freaking stuff to do. So let's speed this up again. Let's see if I can actually do it this time. And let these guys build, let these guys get into it, and maybe our first raid will come along where we can go on and get that out of the way. All right, they have asked us to name everything. So our faction is going to be, I believe, Blood Empires. And our settlement, I use this on my Twitch stream and I really like it, is just going to be Death and Pain. Because this is all about Cthulhu and cults. Oh, by the way, we need to get somebody down here to investigate this. Who are we going to send down there? You know what? Wilhelm is going to be our royalty guy. Why don't we send him down there and get him just absolutely tanked here a minute. So, Wilhelm, you need to be unrestricted. And I need you to come down here, buddy, and prioritize investigating the Eerie Tree. Here we go, guys. He's going to come down here, and he is going to, like, make a bunch of strange scribblings. Hear that? Oh, there we go. He's checking it out. Wilhelm Surgeon has begun obsessively writing pages of strange symbols. I also got us a Psychic Soothe female. Considering that almost all of our people are female, that's a good thing. So, Wilhelm has no memory of the writing that is still slightly dampened from the sweat of their labors. It's a ghastly book, filled with strange alien language that is not readily understood. The ominous-looking diagrams of ritual sacrifices and spells within the tome has some colonists unnerved by its occult nature, where others have proposed setting up a proper research center to further study the secrets held within. Grimoire completed. All right. Wilhelm, I need you to pick that up, buddy. I know you wrote it, and by the way, his needs, yeah, performed investigation. Look at that. How's that for a modifier? Acquired the occult grimoire, -10. He's a transhumanist, frustrated. He wants to sleep with... He's just messed up. He's probably gonna break. Truth be known, so... Let it go on and render the map image out. By the way, I am using a map renderer. It renders the map twice a day. You'll see the pauses every once in a while. But it allows me to make a time lapse after it, and we'll be able to do a huge time lapse of our entire base when we finish this series. So, again, let's speed up a little bit. Researching finished smithing. I guess it just doesn't want me to speed up today. We really, really need to get this stuff done. Nobody is over here doing blocks. So somebody needs to get over here and do some blocks, man. Oaks, you need to be on blocks, dude. You need to be on block duty. Get your butt over there and cut some stone, man, because we need some granite to be able to finish this off. All we're doing, are you born in a barn, boy? Were you raised in a barn? Look, the door's open. All the air conditioning's going outside. Also, we have no lights in here. Can we reconnect? There is no Oh. No, there is no reconnect. That means there's no power conduits within reach. Now, we could do this one of two ways. I could either run subsurface conduits up here, or since this is going to kind of be our living and working area anyway, we might want to go on and put some walls down. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to do wooden walls in here, just for the moment. Let's, tell you what, let's just go straight down this area right here. Let's leave a spot right there where they can get through. And, yeah, that'll at least allow us to run. Put a wooden door right there. No. I want a wooden door. Thank you very much. And then we're going to run some power conduits up through here. And hopefully, you know what? We're just going to go on and do a power conduit and get out here a little bit. All right. Let's get that done. Let's speed it up. Our rice is 68% grown, which, you know, I also forgot that we have fertile fields in here. So I need to till this soil real quick. So let's till that. And then what you have to do is you do till, it marks all this as cut, and then you pause it and go through here and cancel the cut. But sometimes you have to do it literally by hand. So give me just a minute. We also want that to be tilled soil. I've also changed the fertility of tilled soil. The default is somewhere like 200. I changed it quite a bit. So give me just a minute. Let me cancel all these cuts and I'll be right back with you. All right, that's done. Now, finally, let's get us some meal bills going here. So we're going to want to do simple meals in bulk right here. And we're going to want to do that until we've got about 250. 250 is about good. We'll worry about survival meals and research for all that stuff later. We have finished our smithing and our refining. What I usually try to do is do one big storage room and then build all my crafting stuff around it. So I'm thinking about we'll make this the crafting and storage room. So let's start out with some orders. Let's get them to mine this and kind of round this off. That's good right there. Let's cancel this zone. And then let's make another storage zone all the way in here. We'll need to expand it a little bit more. And then we're going to want... We don't want any corpses in here, but we do want chunks. And then we're going to make a zone over here, even though this isn't done yet. Just like that. And we're going to clear all. And then we're going to go foods. And we're also going to go animal corpses and monstrous corpses. Mechanoid corpses can go over here because they're going to be disassembled. And then humanoid corpses, we're going to need to make some place to store them. Let's do a dumping stockpile. We'll do it right here for the moment. And then we'll clear all that and then just allow human-like corpses. And that way we've got somewhere where we can take them away. Now this we can just chop down for wood later. It's not anything special. Are you dead? Ooh, look at that. Yes, sir. Haul urgently and haul urgently. I will take... Oh, do we have some more dead stuff? No, no. Hey, man, I don't have a problem scavenging. We will butcher those guys up and cook them up into good meals. Oh, we got some gigantelopes over there. Those are pretty good pack animals, but they aren't good for much else. I would love to tame that rhino, but we're still working on this guy over here, so... Alright, let's get it, speeded up a little bit more, and then we're going to talk about possibly... you know what? We do need to make a copy of this and go on and just close that off. That is our big storage area. We'll start creating our crafting tables around here. In fact, this right here can go on and move to right there. So, like I said, what I like to do is make one big area, put all my crafting tables like around it or arranged around it in some kind of way. And then, yeah, so we've got, let's get us another ceiling lamp up here. We'll put it right there. And then one more over here ought to get that entire area lit up. Okay, that's a good bit of work. Let's speed it up and let our pawns get their stuff done. There has been an election. So, let's see here. Close. We've got a new leader, Rosalina, and she's going to be sharing her science skills. And then we've got Oaks, and he is going to be sharing his growing skills. So the next thing that we need to do for leadership, although I would like to make it in a better room, we'll worry about that here shortly. But we're going to put down a teacher's table. And for the moment, we're just going to have everybody stand in here. I mean, it's not going to be anything super special. And then we need somebody to prioritize that. Need material wood. Do we have anything? Wow, we gathered all that wood. So, orders. get out here and chop, buddy. We need more wood. We need wood for the generator over here. It is a cruel and hungry mistress. All right, let's speed it back up. Let everybody get going. And the next thing that we need to start working on once this mining gets done up here is going to be our guest room. I'm still waiting on that first raid to finish. And then we can close out the episode. And there it is. There is that first raid. Do we have anybody outside? Everybody come in. All right. So what is the raid? Are they attacking immediately? Nope. They're going to prepare for a while. All right. Well, I'm going to speed it up a little bit. Where are these guys at? Where are you guys? I forgot to jump to you. There they are. So they're going to come up this way. They're not going to interact with anything down here. Oh. There they are. They're beginning their assault. All right. I think Rosalita... No, I'm sorry. Liana with the 303 is probably the best choice for this. So, really simple choice. R and T to make her go to her defensive location. She'll go out here and stand. This dude will come up here. She'll shoot the crap out of him. And that'll be the end of that raid. Hey, how you doing there, buddy? That is a... No. She's not doing very good. Let's bring her down here. You know what, dude? You're standing there. Are you not going to get the point? I guess not. All right, unselect her. I'm just going to let this dude die because I don't have any prisoner beds or anything right now. We're going to worry about that later. And he's like the very first raider. This is going to be crap. Yep, it's a limestone club. And his gear is he's got a cloth union suit. So I don't even want him. You can die. We'll bury him. I mean, we'll move him down to the stockpile. Once again, let's speed this up. Let's see if we can get the mining done up here and then lay out our guest room. And then we'll close the episode out. All right, guys, we have an event. We have an animal transport pod crash. Let's go take a look at this. We're actually doing pretty good. What is this? A wild predator bleeding out in 7 hours. What are you? A Calvin. Wow, he's kind of beat up, too. Pain extreme. What kind of training does this guy have? Let's find out some information about this. Long extinct animals, trainability is advanced. Pack animal, no. I don't think I want him. He's gonna eat meat. And early game, that's just... He's gonna be a resource sink. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna let him bleed out. I hate to do that, but I don't need a predator as a pet the first thing out. I've already got to deal with my housekeeper cat. So let's keep going. Let's see if we can get this mine finished up here in the top and get our guest beds laid out. We're almost through with our food storage over here. And then we'll see what we can do about laying out our guest stuff. Alright guys, so we've got a pretty good start here. This stuff here is taking longer than I thought it would. We've still got a couple of these to do. Those will get done really quick. Let's go on and lay out our guest beds and close out the episode. This guy's down here working on this. Alright, so usually I like to build my guest stuff up near the front. That way they can come in the defenses and they don't have to come all the way in the base. I'm kind of picky about that. So let's do structure. Let's do granite wall. They're going to come in here. Let's just do it right here for the moment. We'll go about 10 out. About 10 over. And then we'll go down. I think that might be too close, but we'll worry about that here in a minute. This can be canceled. We'll stick in a granite door right there. Furniture we will throw down. We'll do 1, 2. Yes, get through rendering the map image. 3, 4, and 5 guest beds. That should start it out for now. We're gonna put we're gonna need a ceiling lamp in there, and then we're gonna have to run power down there, but that's not a huge deal right now. I mean, if nothing else, I can put, you know, something fueled in there for the moment. All right, guys, so that's a pretty good start, man. We have finished our first quest. We survived our first raid. We have power up and running. Of course, we need some wood for it, which we're going to get. We have our hospital beds in. We have our basic beds in. We have our food storage. We have just started harvesting stuff. We have food in our storage. We have our bills set up to start doing our simple meals. I think we're ready to go, guys. And we're also got all of our research done. Right now, we have still got 4 things left. We've got machining, gunsmithing, blowback operations, turrets, and electric stone cutting. 5 things. When we come back, we'll start doing stuff like laying down our machining tables, our smithing, and starting to gather up some of our steel chunks and really take a look at the map and see what we want to do. Also, we need to start exploring, doing our cults. This you take and create a cult research bench. We'll talk about all that tomorrow. Thank you guys for tuning in. You know what time it is, man. If you like what you see, if you like what you saw, hit that big red subscribe button. I hope today is that day that I earned that button press from you. And remember, guys, where will I see you? I'll see you on the other side. Peace out. Stay safe. Have a great day.